Huh? Oh, we'll be right back. Okay. One of the things that you hear things like patriot, anti-government. I am none of these things. I am not affiliated with any organization anywhere, because grammar is a very unique condition by itself. It covers every country, every topic of the Yellow Pages, and grammar is the foundation of all things. And because it's an 8,500-year-old lie, being an adverb verb, when I broke the math interface on April 6, 1988, 2 days later, I had Secret Service at my door going, "Do you realize what you've done? You published this on the internet. Who'd you tell?" I said, "Everybody." I said, "Before I published on the internet, I made 100 videos, VHS videos, 6 hours long, with the mathematical interface presentation and a 100-page book mailed out to 100 largest news agencies in the United States and the United Nations. So if anything happened to me, the world would have a permanent copy as to who I am and what I just did." And with that, they said, "Well, you broke it. Now you're responsible to fix it." Well, my website's 400 pages long, and there's over 200 hours of free video up on YouTube from some of the seminars that we've done. So how many in here have not seen the videos on YouTube? Okay, you're all? I think there's just 2 of you. So all of you have already seen the whole seminar, or many different types of seminars that we've done. I've done the 17-hour issue is boiled down from 40 hours in Australia. When I was in Australia, we took 1 day out of the seminar and we went to court. And John was being prosecuted because he bought his daughter a pony. And his daughter was 12 years old, and the girlfriend was 13 years old, and said, "If you don't buy me a pony, I'm going to say that you raped me." She was an orphan girl that they were taking care of. Because John wouldn't buy her a pony, she immediately went to the police and said he raped her. So later it was decanted that it was a lie, that the child was just a spoiled brat and wanted a pony. Well, when it went to court, they had a jury come in. They had 2 lawyers. They had 2 barristers, 2 solicitors, and 2 judges, besides the federal judge that was sitting on the bench. And I had meetings with all these people, syntaxing the prosecution's paperwork. And after 9 hours of the jury waiting to be called, all of the lawyers, barristers, and solicitors went in one by one and told the judge, "We are in dire emergency to vacate this case and get away from this thing." Judge David Wynn Miller, a federal judge from the United States, but a federal judge here also in Australia, has just dropped a bomb on us that we lied about everything. And the case was vacated. John's still free today. That was 7 years ago. So when I'm called in, there was another case I was called in at trial number 199, 12 years running, where they had a landslide displace 1.5 cubic miles of earth and it slid out into the Pacific Ocean. The man was an engineer who built a 4-story building with 12-inch I-beams set in bedrock with concrete. The landslide went through, killing 18 people, but his building stood. So they blamed him because he was a Muslim. He caused the mudslide. Why does putting a building on a lake shore, or rather the ocean's shore, cause a mudslide 1.5 miles away, where a sewer wall gave way 30 feet underground and then liquefied the entire area during a hurricane and caused this mudslide to take place? So they tried to prosecute him. And it went to 199 trials, and they couldn't make this thing go away. So they called me up in Wisconsin to fly down to Sydney, Australia. I walked in and I said to him, "Where's day number 1 paper?" Judge had a 2-page indictment. I syntaxed it in front of him. I says, "This is a lie," and I read it out loud. If you have a lie, which is 0, times 199 is still 0. Any number times 0 is 0. Any lie times a fact is a lie. Then when I looked at 4 feet of paperwork, which took me about 20 minutes to read fast. And it was all, and I syntaxed it as I flipped the pages through, and I went all the way down. It says all 199 amendments to this case are also a lie, and the case was thrown out. Well, he wasn't satisfied with that, so he went home, sat up all night, wrote a 12-page complaint, wanted to be apologized to by the court. The court had already spent $12 million on this case at 199 trials. All the public officials have been recycled 3 times over 12 years and fired for incompetency because they couldn't make this thing end. I came back to the States. I was flown back down to Sydney for trial number 115, 121. And in trial 129, they appointed me the judge on the case, and I shut it down permanently so it could never be heard again. He died 4 months later of cancer. He just wanted an apology from the government that they were wrong about destroying his credibility as an engineer. The point is that I have the power to stop any case that's written in fiction, anywhere, at any time. When I go into a country, I take the passport. When I go through the customs and immigrations,